Okay folks, so we're in East Dulwich. As I said, I've come down here on the suggestion of one of my subscribers who suggested this idea that I hadn't thought of before. So we're going to check it out. It's just there in front of me actually, the shop. And I'm sure this is the actual, I think this is the one, unless it was one in Croydon. Do you know, for the life of me, I can't remember where it was, which branch he worked at. I think it's this one. But a friend of mine, who I haven't seen for a good few years, that's really embarrassing, isn't it? I can't remember his name now. Oh my god, that's terrible. Anyway, no, he's a good lad. I haven't seen him for a good while. I'll cross over here. Actually, this road is it's a bit of an awkward road, man. Right, hang on. Right, let's get across here now. Right, yeah. So sorry about that. Yeah, so his nickname is Barrett the Baron, but for the life of me, I can't remember his name. That's terrible. Anyway, so the shop's just here, and like I say, this is the one. Well, white stuff. Like I say, I'm going to have a little nosy inside. You're supposed to speak to somebody called Alison. I'm a bit nervous, to be quite honest. It all seems a little bit, you know, on the hoof, as it were. Do you know what I mean? Just walking in on spec. But mind you, I have done that before. That's how I got my exhibition, actually. Just by walking in and just asking. So, okay. Like I said, wish me luck. See how things go. Catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay folks, so I've just been in there into the shop and I've just checked it out, and I spoke to the boss, Alison. To be quite honest, I don't think I impressed her. Oh dear. I mean, I tried my best, and that's just my impression. I'm not saying that is the case, obviously, you know what I mean. I just didn't get the sense that she kind of warmed to me necessarily. I don't know. And I think it was mostly around the fact that, like, when she was asking, do you know a lot about the company? You see, that's the thing, you should research, you should, you know, and I should have, but this was all on spec, you know what I mean, because it was all on spec. Maybe I should have done that before I left the house, but I had to go to this other appointment, so, you know, maybe if I'd researched the company a little bit, I knew a bit about it, that might have helped. Also, you know, the fact that I hadn't any experience, because I believe in being honest with people. You know, I could have lied about it. I could have said, yeah, I got, you know, I've got experience in retail sort of thing, and, like, you know, sort of kind of done it that way. I mean, you know, sometimes, I mean, don't get me wrong, in the past I've done similar kind of things, not for a job necessarily, but just in other circumstances, you know, which were less, you know, it wasn't as, it wouldn't have been a great thing necessarily, is what I'll explain later. Anyway, so the point is that these days anyway, particularly, like I say, I don't believe in necessarily, you know, sort of trying, you know, I thought, well, just be honest, you know what I mean? So, no, I don't have a lot of experience in retail, well, virtually none really, but, you know, maybe a little bit of experience when I was volunteering a couple of years back for one of the British Heart Foundation shops, but I wasn't in the customer bit, you know what I mean? I was in the back, sort of doing all that kind of stuff, really, sorting out the stuff, you know what I mean? I didn't really go on the shop floor much, and I certainly didn't do any till work, so, you know, it was very limited experience in that sense. But you know, because of that, because like I had no real retail experience, and because I didn't know a lot about the company, I don't think those things went down very well, but I nonetheless was given a application form. She says, you know, attach your CV with it, bring the application form in when you filled it in, and then we just go from there, I suppose. I guess there's no harm in trying, nothing ventured, like I said. My sense was that I didn't, you know, she wasn't like impressed necessarily. You know, what can you do? Do you know what I mean? You just, like, you try. That's all you can do, innit? You try. You know what I mean? So Anyway, fingers crossed. I'll put the application in. I'll try and see what happens. You never know, do you? Although, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not gonna like hold my breath on this one necessarily. Do you know what I mean? So, okay. Like I said, you know, it's a great idea, and really thank you to Sandra for that. Thank you. No, hang on, I said it wrong, didn't I? I've just realised I've got your name wrong again. No way. Oh, don't believe it. Hang on. No, it is Sandra, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh, God, I hate this. Why do I not remember your name? Sandra. It is Sandra. It's Sandra B. Yes, Sandra. What am I like? Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Sorry. No, I'm pretty sure I've got it right this time. Whoa. Dear, oh, dear. Right, anyway, so, like I said, thank you very much for that. That was a great idea. Love it. You've helped me a great deal. You really have. You've inspired me, and so thanks for that. I would never have thought of this before. So Sandra, once again, thank you very much for that suggestion. It was brilliant, and just to reassure you, you wasn't speaking out of turn or, you know, stepping over boundaries by suggesting this at all. I'm a very open person, open to ideas and suggestions all the time, and I'll always be open and honest with you guys. If I think, well, actually I'm not sure about that idea or whatever, blah blah blah, I'll tell you. Do you know what I mean? So don't be frightened to suggest stuff and what have you, because I'm open. Like I say, I'm quite an open person, and I'm open to suggestions and ideas. You know what I mean? Because, like, you know, you can't do things all by yourself, can you? You know what I mean? You need other people, because they can come with different perspectives and different ideas that you would never have even thought of. Do you know what I mean? So it's more than welcome. More than welcome. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for now, and because my arms are aching, if you haven't noticed, I'm swapping over constantly. Right, so I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi folks. So, yeah, I just nipped into the Sainsbury's. This is Sainsbury's at the side of us here, and sort of east and west Dulwich in that direction. I've done a little vlog here once before when I discovered this place, because I'd never been over this side of it before, and like I said, I did a vlog. It was definitely last year sometime, and I think it was in the summertime if I remember. I'm pretty sure it was. But there's this like little wooded area, and they seem to have done the path since I was last here. There's this new fresh gravel down, and all the sides are all sort of tidied up with these logs and stuff. Definitely looks like it's all been... I'll actually check my video back see if I noticed see if the path has been redone, like, but it looks like it has. I'm almost certain of it. It all looks very tidy and recently tidied up. It looks quite nice actually what they've done. Yeah, so for those that didn't see that video or whatever, or maybe have seen the video, I just thought, well, I'm kind of here, and I like these little coppices, I like these little wooded areas. I do like being out in nature, I must admit I do. And although obviously I'm in a urban area, and you know, essentially in a city and surrounded by buildings, you know, it's quite nice actually. I have no idea what that is, by the way. Little sort of house thing, looks interesting about what it is or what it's meant to be. I have no idea, but it is like, I like being out in the, even though, like I say, obviously this isn't actually the countryside obviously, but you know, these nice little wooded areas, man, I like them, I really do. And I must have a little trip again to Deering Woods. I really want to go there again. I'll go during the daytime, but I know I might sort of wait until it gets dark and have a little wander around the woods and see if I find anything spooky, but somehow I doubt it. But then again, you never know. But because it is supposed to be the, you know, one of the most haunted woods in England apparently. Its nickname is Screaming Woods apparently, but I suspect that that's probably more about foxes and actual anything supernatural or spooky. I suspect that's more about foxes, because I don't know about you guys, but like around where I live and sort of out in the country as well, foxes, they make some really weird noises sometimes. The way they, and it literally sounds like somebody screaming sometimes. It makes you wonder sometimes. You hear it and you think, oh my god, is somebody being attacked? Do you know what I mean? Because like you hear these like scream type noises, and at first it sounds quite human at first, and then you listen again and then you start to realise, oh hang on, no, it's a fox. But so that's my speculation anyway, that like the reason why it got that nickname Screaming Woods is not necessarily because there was like, you know, unearthly screams coming from those woods or whatever. It's probably foxes, and you know, people, even local people, because like I said, I mean, I'm used to foxes. We get them in the urban areas, and you know, and they go around. Sometimes you do, you know, you hear it for the, you know, it's nice and quiet, and all of a sudden you'll hear that sort of fox scream thing, and for a minute or two, you know, even when you're used to those, what's them, for a minute you'll be, oh my god, you know what I mean, sort of thing. So, you know, it's not beyond the realms of possibility that that's why it got that reputation. But hey, I don't know. You know, I'm just speculating, do you know what I mean? So, but anyway, yeah, it's a nice little area, isn't it? It's a nice little sort of wooded area sort of thing. I like the fact that they've kept this, you know what I mean? They've not allowed anyone to build on it or anything. Do you know what I mean? That's nice. Nice little areas. I mean, even winter time it's quite nice, but obviously much better in the summer, for obvious reasons. But yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's cool, man. Cool little place. Cool little place, eh? And look, this is what it's called as well, look. This is what it's called. Dog Kennel Hill Open Space. And look, there's a bat there. There's a pipistrelle bat. Wow. What's that? Did you know that bats are the only mammals that can fly? Oh yeah, I know that, yeah. I thought it was something that I probably didn't know. That's why I started reading it. I was thinking, oh yep, a new piece of information I didn't know about bats. Yeah, cool, eh? So, here we go. Nice, I like this. This is nice. And it makes me want to go back, like I say, to Deering Woods and out in the country again at some point. Because I like being out in nature, and you know what I mean. So, okay. I just thought I'd do a quick little vlog whilst I was here. Just trying to think, because I need to get home really. I need to get back and get on with this CV thing and what have you. I need to really get knuckled down and get on with those things. So really, although to be perfectly honest, now that I'm out and about, and I love being outside, to be quite honest, I do. Especially when I'm feeling quite down and what have you, and the day's not too bad at the moment in terms of the weather. It's actually mildish, it's not really cold, and obviously it's not raining, and the sun keeps popping out every now and again, which is nice. So, you know, sort of like, sort of hints of the summer to come, maybe, do you know what I mean, kind of thing, or at least that's what my head thinks. Do you know what I mean? I look at it and think like, ooh, you know, in a couple of months' time we're going to have some nice sunny weather, hopefully. Can't wait for the summer. I love the summer. I must admit, winter's not my favourite time of the year. It's not, for lots of different reasons. But anyway, right, I shall leave it there for now, and I shall catch you guys later with one final look at the woods. Well, I say the woods, I mean it's a little coppice really, isn't it? That's what it essentially is. It's a coppice. So, yeah, I love this little place. It is nice. It's a cute little place. It's really cute. Do you know, actually, I'm just... Do you know, sorry, I know I was just about to finish the vlog then, and do you know, I don't know, I'm thinking... So I'm going to have a sit down on the bench and... no, I think I better go home. I think that's the best thing to do, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna head back. I think that's probably best. I do need to get back, really. Now, I'm just trying to think in terms of like my route back home. I guess I could go this way. I can cut through this little thing that I cut through in the summertime. We can cut through there. And then I can come out back onto whatever the road that is. I can't remember the name of the road off the top of my head. And then catch the 37 back. Yeah, okay. So I shall do that. And this time I am definitely going to catch you guys later. Sorry, I know I was like, that's a false a false ending. That was like a false ending. Yeah, so I'll definitely catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi folks. So I just wanted to do another quick vlog before we go home, because I've come across something I've never seen before. So you see this road sign, and it says Champion Hill. Yeah. So what you've got here is, this is Champion Hill, right? But so is that road. I've never come across that before. So you've got two roads with the same name. I find that really fascinating. Huh. Like I said, I've never come across that before. That's really fascinating. Look, let's see, Champion Hill there and Champion Hill there. Yeah. How absolutely fascinating. Like I said, I've never come across that. So this is Champion Hill here, this road, right? So this road, all the way along here, that's Champion Hill, right? So you've got Champion Hill, all the way along there, and this is also Champion Hill. Isn't that interesting? I mean, I must admit, I've never come across that before. You know, I mean, like, oh, sorry, can't see me. Yeah, so, like, that's, I don't think I've ever come across a road where there's two roads that have got the exact same name. Fascinating. Okay, so I just had to vlog that because I thought that was really super interesting. Okay, so let's have a little wander down here, because actually this what's name, it's got a fantastic little view and all. I mean, it's not the best in one, you know, because I've seen, like, if you go up to Blackheath and Greenwich, sort of Blackheath / Greenwich sort of thing, the hills up there, and the view from there is amazing. And also the one at oh, my brain's not working. Sorry about the wind, by the way. This is probably howling a gale again. I never know which way to turn the camera best out of the wind, so it doesn't catch the wind too much. I don't know if it's this way or if I turn it that way is better. I can never work it out, to be quite honest, because of course the wind does spoil things a little bit when you're trying to do a vlog and all you can hear is howling gale on the flipping, because it's amazing how it picks it up. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, so is it Gypsy Hill? Gypsy Hill, no. Well, Crystal Palace, yeah, no, actually, wait a minute. No, yeah, Crystal Palace, and I think it's Gypsy Hill. Oh, do you know, I can't, I know it's maybe it's both of those things. Anyway, there's a hill up there that's got an amazing, spectacular view. I have to go up there again one day and do a proper vlog up there. But this one's got a nice little view, but then of course you got the King's Hospital kind of gets in the way and blocks the rest of it, sort of thing. But yeah, a nice little perspective. Right, okay. So from an unusually named, no, not maybe unusually named, but certainly an unusual combination of two roads being called the same name, I shall leave it there, and I shall catch you guys later. Bye for now.